And we're back here at Cue the Lights at Princeton Community Television. I'm Misha.
I'm Rachel.
I'm Jenny.
And we are here today to tell you about S.A.V.E, a friend to homeless animals, which is an animal shelter that takes in homeless animals and helps them out before they get adopted. So Rachel here volunteers at S.A.V.E. So what do you have to say about S.A.V.E, Rachel?
Well, S.A.V.E was created in 1941, and in 2006 they had joined up with another group, a friend to homeless animals, which they have incorporated to their name. And they save about 400 pets a year, mainly dogs and cats. But one time they had a little bunny.
Aww.
Yes.
They are currently in a small little facility and they're housing 75 cats and dogs, but they are going to expand to a bigger facility somewhere, and I'm going to hope that they open it in the summer
Or mid-fall.
Yeah, mid-fall.
So I actually got my cat, Fargo, from S.A.V.E. I believe I was in first grade, and he is an American Shorthair. He's orange, and I love him. He's very sweet, has a kind and caring personality, and I'm so glad that S.A.V.E. was there to take care of him until we were able to adopt him, because he's been such a big part of my life, and I love him, and I love waking up every morning and like seeing him on my windowsill sleeping. It's adorable.
You are the only one who gets to see him. And I also have a little puppy, which I got last September. His name is Puck, and he's part Jack Russell, which you can tell because he jumped everywhere. And he's really cute and adorable, and I love him.
Before I even knew about S.A.V.E, I do have a rescue cat named Oreo. He was tied to a bench in the freezing cold, and I got it from my parents' friends, but he's rescued, but he's not from S.A.V.E. But of course, if I knew about S.A.V.E, I would go to them for anything.
So if you ever have time, you can visit S.A.V.E. and check out the animals, maybe if you want to adopt one. They also accept donations, like cash donations.
Or you can give them food, hand sanitizer, toys, because they love toys, who doesn't, and like a little doggy or cat bed.
I actually had my birthday party there, and when I was very young, and the toys that, how you get presents from like your friends, my presents were toys for the animals there. We got to play with them.
Yeah. And also, if you can't donate any of these things, you can always donate some old or spare newspapers you have, because newspapers are very useful when dealing with little animals as like a lining for their cage or their litter box or whatever. But anything's helpful.
And you can also donate your time as a volunteer, as long as you're 14 or older, but you can also do it when you're younger, as long as you're with a parent.
So we have lots of fun at S.A.V.E, and the little kittens and the little puppies, it's all so much fun.
Next, we're going to show when the three of us went to S.A.V.E, and we interviewed Piper and Dylan,
who work there at S.A.V.E, and they happily shared their experiences with us about saving the animals and taking in new homeless animals and the great springtime kittens and puppies. Hello everyone, and welcome to S.A.V.E. We're Cue the Lights, and we're here with...
I'm Dylan DeMeglio.
And I'm Piper Burrows.
And this is Angel.
And this is Amber.
They're adorable. So we're here at S.A.V.E, and you guys obviously have a lot of dogs and cats. So how many cats do you have, and how many dogs?
We have approximately 60 cats, and we hold about 15 dogs.
Wow. I remember the last time I asked this question up at the front desk, you guys had 43, so I see you guys are increasing in size. 43 cats, yeah.
And during kitten and puppy season, our population can sometimes increase as well.
Yeah.
I was wondering, where do you get them? Do you kind of group into the street to get dogs and cats, or do you have people who look out for them?
Our dogs and cats come from a variety of sources. S.A.V.E. is currently contracted with Princeton, Lawrence, and Hopewell Animal Control Centers. So when they find strays on the street, they bring those strays directly to us. And then we carefully evaluate the dog or cat and have it go through testing. And if it's suitable for adoption, we put the dog and cat up for adoption here at S.A.V.E. We also accept owner surrenders. And then people sometimes will call us up just to say, hey, I've got an aging mom who can no longer care for her cat. Will you kindly accept our kitty? So we do our best to accommodate special needs such as that.
What happens if like an animal never gets adopted?
Well, the nice part about S.A.V.E. is that we guarantee to find a home for every cat and dog, and we don't place any limitations on a cat's or a dog's stay here at the shelter. We are a safe haven, and we will not euthanize a pet for the purpose of space or time.
Wow, that's great that you guys are doing this. And I love cats and I love dogs, and they're just such great creatures. I got my cat Fargo from here, and he was actually in this room when we first saw him. And he looks just like this, and he was wearing a pink collar, and I just look back at that moment remembering cradling him and then begging my dad, and he was like, yes! And then, yeah, that was a really happy moment for me, and I can see how a lot of other kids have had happy moments here too.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been in the kitten room tons of times, and there's so many cats in there. I've held them, and they're so cute. And I was begging like my mom to get one, and that won't happen. But you know.
Animals bring so much joy into people's lives, and at S.A.V.E. we are dedicated to strengthening the human-animal bond. And we do this by placing many homeless dogs and cats in loving homes. And we also have this wonderful humane education program. So we go out into the community and we work with various schools and organizations, teaching young people how to respect animals, wildlife, and the environment. A wonderful and very effective program that's been in existence for 10 years.
So, besides volunteering here, what else do you do? Like birthday parties or donations or?
We host a lot of special events around town to help raise awareness about adoption and the importance of adopting a shelter pet. Of course, we're on a very tight budget here at S.A.V.E., and we're a non-profit 501c3 organization, which means that we are completely dependent on outside contributions to keep us afloat. So we're constantly in the community asking companies and private family foundations and individuals to support our annual fund by donating money, or to make in-kind gifts of food, litter, Clorox, and things like that.
Wow. So I understand that you guys are going to be moving to a bigger location because you guys are increasing in size. So where is that you're moving?
We are moving about 7 minutes away from here to Skillman. We're moving adjacent to the Montgomery Township High School. It's a very unique project in that we have fully restored a beautiful historic mansion called the James Van Zant House, and that mansion will be serving as S.A.V.E.'s administrative headquarters. And adjacent to the house, we are building a 10,000 square foot state-of-the-art animal shelter that will house 100 dogs and cats. So we will house 25 dogs at the new location and around 75 cats.
Oh, I recently started volunteering here, and I was wondering what you can walk the dogs until they're 18, but I haven't even seen them. So, can you do anything?
So sometimes, like, we always tell people the dogs, sometimes when they're in the backs of their kennels, they show much differently. Sometimes it's like a barrier thing. So we would much rather bring them out to you guys so that you guys can see what they truly are. Because sometimes, as comfortable as we make it, some dogs, because they can be here for an extended period of time, they get a little bit more stressed. And they're much different in their kennel than they are when they, get outside and see you guys. So that's why we always like to bring them out to you, because they can be a little bit different and show different.
Wow. Yeah, me and my friend Mila came here and we walked this great dog named Tucker, I don't know if you guys
Yes, the
remember
little
him.
black puppy.
And he had these little floppy ears with fur on the end of them. It's really fun to do this. Like, sometimes me and my family just come here for the weekend and, look at the cats, and it's really fun.
That's a huge part of our programming too, and that is our volunteer program. So we ask that any prospective volunteers come to the shelter and go through our 1 hour long orientation program so they can really learn all about the shelter, our mission, and the different ways in which folks can support S.A.V.E. So when people do come here, we work with a core of about 365 volunteers throughout the year, and they come here to socialize our cats, to clean cages, to walk dogs, and of course they help us man the many events that we host around town. So there's plenty of opportunity for people of all ages to get involved and to help their local community shelter.
So at what age can you be like a volunteer and like have your parents drop you off here?
13 is usually the required age. But again, we can't allow people under the age of 18 to walk dogs unless they're with an adult.
And if they're younger than 13, as long as they're with their parents and their parents sign off on the waiver, then we accept anyone of any age as long as there's a parent or guardian over 18 there.
So if anybody wanted to like reach you guys or was looking to, adopt a pet, where would they go to reach this information?
They can call the main shelter at 609-921-6122. They can go directly onto the S.A.V.E. website, and that address is www.savehomelessanimals.org. We also have a very bold presence on Facebook. We have over 6,000 fans on Facebook. So for any newsworthy items, that's the place to go.
How else do you get your pet animals besides shelters? Because I just got my dog Puck, and he was from a hoarder's house. So where else do you get them?
Right, so we take dogs from our 3 townships. We have Hopewell Township Animal Control, we have Lawrence Township Animal Control, and then we have Princeton Animal Control. And then because our shelter is never empty, if we ever have extra space, we take in owner surrenders for cats. And we also pull dogs from the south that, they don't have the space down there. So the dogs that we pull, we're going to get euthanized. So we pull them if we have any extra space. We also take dog owner surrenders.
And why from the south?
From the south, they have such a high population, they don't have the space. So, they can have one shelter like us, and they have, I know the lady that I spoke with, they have dogs tied to their door every day. They just, they don't spay or neuter their pets, which is very important, and that increases the population. So.
What other areas of programming do you have?
So our areas of programming include 6, and they are rescue, shelter, adoption, spay-neuter, animal welfare and safety, as well as humane education.
So how long has S.A.V.E. been in existence? Because I remember when I was little, when I was very little, I would go to Petco and they would have the S.A.V.E. animals there. So that's a pretty long time, but
S.A.V.E. has been in existence, would you believe, for 75 years. And we were founded by the late Dr. Cornelia Janes, who interestingly was the 3rd female graduate of the Cornell School of Veterinary Medicine. And because of that connection, we've had the unique opportunity of working with Cornell's shelter medicine experts to help design our new building in Skillman.
So in this new building that you've been talking about, is there something that you're really excited about, like maybe a new room or like a playroom?
Oh, there are all kinds of things we are thrilled about. Not the least of which is just having ample space to comfortably accommodate our animals, our staff, and our volunteers. The new facility will even have a 2nd floor conference center. It will be a multi-purpose room for dog training classes, for our orientations, for birthday parties, all kinds of events. In addition, we will finally have for the first time a whole surgery suite where we can perform spay-neuters on our pets and other treatments.
Well, that's a lot in like a building. That's really nice.
It's going to be super, and what we hope S.A.V.E. will become is a model shelter for the state of New Jersey and for the region, and we will be well positioned to do so given the state-of-the-art facility that we're about to open.
That's great. So you can also visit that building too as a volunteer.
Yes.
When is it going to be in? When are you moving?
Our builders hope to finish the building by mid-January, and we hope to make our big move by mid-February.
So that's coming up. That's only, yeah.
It is coming up, and we are very excited.
Are you guys still gonna have this place?
We are in the process of selling the land here, and all of the proceeds from the sale of the property will directly support the costs of the new shelter.
So, should I say something like, so I understand you're going for a record this year. So, how many adoptions are you shooting for? What's your goal?
We're hoping for as many as we can, but in the past 10 years since 2004, we're on track to beat our record, which happened back in 2008. We had 447 adoptions. So between now and the end of December, we need about 40 more adoptions to beat that record. So we're hoping that that happens, but it just goes to show how important, I mean, it's everybody, staff members, volunteers, helping pitch in, donations, picking up different events, and just how when everything pulls together, what difference we can make in the community.
What is the greatest challenge facing you?
That's a great question, and my answer to that is fundraising. We are a private, nonprofit shelter, so we are very dependent on outside sources of income to keep us afloat. And one suggestion that we have here at S.A.V.E. is during the holidays, instead of buying gifts for your friends, why don't you suggest to them that they honor a loved one or a pet by making a donation to the shelter? It's a great way to celebrate all that we do here at S.A.V.E.
So, come and see the new S.A.V.E. out in near mid-February, January. And they are known as the Match.com for pets and owners.
That's right.
It'll be magnificent, and it'll be great. It'll be like a new place for many people to come and adopt new pets, and they'll beat their goal, and I know it, and you'll just have a great time if you go there.
Thank you so much, everybody,
Yes, thank
for
you.
giving us this wonderful opportunity to share with you and the public about all that S.A.V.E. does for the community. It's really an honor to have you here, and thank you.
And thank you for letting us interview you.
My pleasure.
Hear that, everybody? Why don't you come down right now and see some of the awesome animals?
Hi, we're back. I'm Rachel,
I'm Jenny.
And I'm Misha.
and we're interviewing the House of Cupcakes, along with their employees, Marie, and the owner's son, Rage and Riot.
So, what did you guys think of it when we went there? I found it fantastic. I just love the color scheme with that like teal baby blue with those walls and like the dark brown finishings. It just went well together, and all this nice smells when you walk into the room. Oh, and did you see that cupcake display?
Yes,
There's so many cupcakes.
I know.
There's every single flavor of every single thing you could ever imagine.
Yes, like the M&Ms, the crunchy
like
chocolate.
a candy bar. Any candy bar they have.
Oh yeah, the Reese's.
And they had like a Butterfinger, like a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
I watched Cupcake Wars a lot, and I saw the episode where they actually won Cupcake Wars, and they opened up this place, and it's amazing, and I'm so glad that I actually got to meet them and talk to them. It was really fun.
Oh, and have you seen their donut display? They just started...
Yes.
They have started making donuts.
As well as popsicles and I think it's gelato.
Gelato
It's
popsicles.
literally everything that you walk in there, and there's like, you can't even, it's like tons of stuff everywhere, and it's all desserts, and it's amazing.
And cake pops.
Oh my god, cake pops. There's cake pops. There's
Love
not only
cake
cupcakes,
pop.
there's cake pops.
Oh, and
There's
they also
cake.
have like a puppy cupcake for like
Oh
dogs.
yeah, the puppies.
Oh yeah, oh my god, they have like puppy food there. I mean, they have like everything there. You should go there. You really need to go there.
For those of you who have never been to the House of Cupcakes,
You should be ashamed of yourself.
well, we're gonna visit them right now.
Hi, I'm Jenny, and we're here in Cuba Lakes. I'm right now at House Cupcakes in Princeton, and they just changed, and There's so many colors here. It's so big and open. And I'm gonna interview these two people over here and see how they like the cupcakes. So hi, what's your names?
Hi, I'm Catherine. I'm Racima.
So how do you like the cupcakes so far?
They're delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good.
I bet they are. Did you so what are the other cupcakes that you got?
We got 2 red velvets
An Oreo.
and
Wow. So why do you like the cupcakes so much?
they're really sweet and the icing's like really tasty.
And they're really fluffy.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna try my one because I just got it. I got Butterfinger and it's really good.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So isn't this place like great? I mean, there's so many colors. There's actually dog treats here. I mean, for your dogs. Really? It's awesome. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Well, I hope you like it here. Enjoy.
Hey guys, it's Cute Lights and we're here at the new house of Cupcakes and it's gorgeous. I'm Misha.
I'm Rachel.
I'm Jenny. And it looks fabulous. Okay, here with us we have
Rage and my little brother Ryan.
So guys, what's your favorite cupcake here?
My favorite is probably salted caramel.
And I will tell you.
He likes Boston.
Are those very popular here?
Yeah, the most popular is probably red velvet, Boston cream, salted caramel, and I have to say espresso brownie, which mom and dad want coming.
Wow,
We heard that your father was on Rewrapped from the Food Network.
Yeah, rewrapped is like they give you like a classic treat, like Hostess cupcake or a tasty cake, and they just have to like recreate it. So, just my dad was on it. He recreated the Hostess cupcake, which we have over there on the show.
I got a chocolate chip cookie dough one, and I am losing my mind trying not to eat it. It looks so good, and it smells great, and the presentation is beautiful. How about you?
Well, I got the Butterfinger one, and I did taste a little bit of the cake, but I cannot resist. But it was so fluffy and so good. It was the best thing ever.
Well, I almost finished mine with vanilla filled, and it's filled with, well, obviously vanilla, and it tastes really great. And she won't believe me to eat it once.
Yeah, we've been trying to.
They also have dog treats here.
Do they have? They have dog cupcakes here.
They have cupcakes and cookies.
And donut chips.
Donut chips right here. We also have like little sugar cookie decorations. They have a lot of things. They have gelato pops,
And donuts, don't forget donuts. We're starting donuts now.
donuts.
All made in house. Trying to get that out. It's a big thing.
So everybody, if you come here, donuts. So what's your favorite donut?
My favorite donut? I like the creme brulee. That's the most popular. Everyone loves it. It's filled with like Bavarian cream.
And I like the croissant.
Yeah, it's a croissant. That's like a donut. It's a croissant, glazed, fried, and it's filled with Bavarian cream.
These cupcakes are awesome. I just tried. The cake is so fluffy. I don't know. There's so much. This whole entire place is so colorful. The decorations they put on these cupcakes are like phenomenal. They have dogs. You can put little pictures on them. I mean, I can't not even believe it.
I have a lot. I mean, I kind of come here like every week and get sick of them at home. My favorite would be the lemon, vanilla, the strawberry, the French toast. Let's see what else is there.
Can I help you?
Banana cream.
All of them.
No, I don't like chocolate.
Well, no. Having their cupcakes might change you on your chocolate because the cupcakes are so amazing. The frosting isn't too sweet. It's like just right. It's fluffy. They have different textures. And there's like, if you like candy, they've got candy flavored cupcakes.
And if you don't like regular icing, if you go to get the French toast or the vanilla marshmallow, they have this icing that's sort of like marshmallow fluff. Sort of.
You would come here and be like, you know what? I'm just gonna have a plain chocolate one, but they're chocolate. I know I haven't tried it yet, but I know it's gonna be amazing. Like they make it so different.
And also, they have this to go and handmade.
Yeah. we have a lot of things that are good for parties. They have cake decorations, they have cupcakes, donuts, gelato pops. They have dessert bars, cookies, really anything like a cake pop.
And popsicles.
Yeah, pies. So if you have like a sweet tooth and you don't know what you want, just come here and you have everything. So it's us, Cute the Lights.
We are the House of Cupcakes.
Who won Cupcake Wars.
Yes, we did.
How was that?
It was a blast. It was a lot of fun. It was crazy. There was like lights, cameras in your face everywhere. It was a lot of fun though. We really had a lot of fun. It did a great thing for our business, and here we are today. You know, because of that, it was a big boost of business for us. You know, we're very lucky to be on there.
And what cupcakes?
One of the main ones was espresso brownie, which we still carry every day since then, and it's still like one of the most popular cupcakes that we have today.
So what was the weirdest cupcake ever?
The weirdest was probably beer and sauerkraut. It was a beer flavored cake with sauerkraut mixed in, and then we did a cream cheese frosting on that. But that was probably one of the weirdest ones. And tomato soup's another one, which just sounds a little weird, but actually when you eat it, it's just like a spice cake.
I tried a tomato soup one. I love it.
Yeah, it's really good. It doesn't taste like tomato soup like you think it would. But the beer and sauerkraut was good. It had a really good texture to it. It's not as gross as it sounds, but it was really good.
How many do you make and sell a day?
I can't even keep count. It's a lot. Well over 1,000, I'm sure, because that's what we start out in the morning with.
Wow, that's a lot of cupcakes. And it's stressful picking them out because there's so many good cupcakes.
It is. People have trouble, they say. We're actually coming up with, we're going to be having a wheel.
Yeah, that's pretty
Because a lot of people
good.
can't choose. We're just going to have to spin a wheel. And they that'll help them pick it out.
That's
Something a little fun
That's
for
gonna
them.
help. Spinning a wheel will be easier to decide which cupcake you want.
Oh, and in the French toast over there, I always wonder what's at the bottom because I call it melted sugar, but I don't know what it is.
It's syrup. It's filled with syrup, and then it kind of settles at the bottom and caramelizes in there. So it's kind of, it gives that whole French toast kick to it.
Can't wait to try that one.
Yeah. So thank you for taking some time to.
Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.